Turn the music back on. And today we're just gonna be doing LP World stuff. Anyways, I'm thinking about trying out to see if the if the wand will work. The wand. I did manage to chop some wood between streams. Uh oh. Too much stuff in my inventory. That's not gonna work. Wand. And let's just grab a scaffolding out of a box we use for our branch mine. I'll think of it. Eventually. I didn't show it between streams, but I did fix this. Monitor's acting up again today. Copy. From there to there. Pasta. Okay, so it'd be right there. And it appears to be rotated 90 degrees to how I want it. I was thinking about it earlier, and I think I know part of why I'm having so much trouble with that monitor. So, it turns out that monitor is from 2009. So, for whatever reason, the connector doesn't want to stay connected very well. So, let's see. I think I just want to do that for now. I guess how I'm going to do it. Like I've done previously, which is just, and then put the Z torches on the log. And so that's that part completed all the way across. We got enough to do the other side here. Copy. So from there to there. Actually, I'm standing on that block. I don't need to. Don't want to stand too close to it. So my monitor is flickering on and off. How annoying. Nope, I didn't turn my magnet on. Whoopsie. So it does work for this. The problem is I'm not entirely sure how to configure it for the round parts because it gets a little wonky. Should be able to run all the way around here. I know how to fiddle with the cable, but I don't want to do that right now. It usually fixes it for a while. Not permanently, but it does help for a little while anyways. Oh, I never mind, I don't want to do that yet. Don't want to do that yet because we have to have the rest of it up too. And we're low on stone brick. So this will be fun. Because otherwise I don't know where to stop. Using the wand is just a faster method of doing this. On the plus side, the windows are all in place, so it's just a matter of putting it in. The thing is, the connector shouldn't be disconnecting and reconnecting because nothing's touching it. It's so annoying. And for anybody wondering, it's a middle click. Because in vanilla, since 1.10, I want to say, the creative middle click to pull a block to your hotbar, it works in survival as well. That would have been a great time to have that magnet on. Just saying. Still haven't fixed my earbuds. Still haven't done anything to switch over from Streamlabs OBS, unfortunately. Yeah, executive dysfunction is great. And now people will be like, oh, that's just an excuse for lazy. No, this isn't an excuse for being lazy. This is why it's not getting done. It's not out of laziness. It's a neurological problem, not a choice problem. It's like with depression. It's often not a choice. It's often a neurological or chemical problem. Which is why the medication works. That's actually how you can determine between whether something is a choice or if it's an actual health problem. If it's a health problem, then there's medications and therapies that can help. If it's a choice, then there's no amount of medication or therapy that'll do anything. You've got mail. And of course, my little trillion thing isn't updating for whatever reason. Yeah, on my list of things, if I were to buy a new monitor, I think I'd probably replace that one first. Because it's already 12 years old. Plus, it'd be nice to have all my monitors the same resolution. Not going to be all the same size because I would have to replace all of them simultaneously. I think I can do one more round with the glass. And then we get up to the top. On the plus side, this isn't as bad as when I first built the front segment. I did it entirely by hand, but I did it in long stretches. Oh, I need logs and stone bricks. Splat. I think I said earlier I went and crafted a bunch of stone bricks, which of course I know is not going to be anywhere near enough, but nope. And this is why I went and made a bunch of oak logs earlier. Yeah, the thing will be fine for a long time, and then all of a sudden it starts flickering. And it's like, but nothing's touching it. I feel like I got those in that backwards. Just randomly it starts doing that. I think I was thinking, yep. I've been trying to run around with at least a stack of torches on hand all the time. A secondary stack. Just because of everything I've been doing. So, Amazon likes to send two different kinds of adverts to your email address. And one of them is a targeted advertisement, which has actually been very accurate for me. It's kind of an interesting collection of stuff, but it's been pretty accurate. Then there's the generic one, and that's for the general sales that honestly they probably get most of their sales from, and 99% of it has no relevance to me at all. Like, I don't care about any of the clothing stuff. I'm not a buyer for that. Not on Amazon. Actually, I suppose I don't really need to grab that now. Whack. Crashed headlong into that. Copy. And now we have our height. There. There to over there. Pasta. Habit. I push both space in. One more. Right? Yeah. And then we're on the top row, which goes through these stone bricks, logs, and torches. So don't accidentally do anything with the wand. Oops, you misclicked and now you've got this giant wall sticking out somewhere that it shouldn't be. I guess I'll go all the way around it by hand. But I'll need more resources before I do that. So, really? No, I am on the 45. Wrong stack. It's very annoying that it does that. So I should put that with some lugs and that with some gloss. I forget which update it was, but there was the one where they modified the way that your hitbox changes when you are crouching. And so in survival, you can now reach 3 blocks instead of 2. A couple of years ago, I was playing around with one of the betas of Minecraft, because you can still do that. Play around with beta versions, and it turns out that you couldn't always mine 5 blocks out. You used to only be able to mine 4. Which I found interesting. Before my time playing Minecraft myself. Also, according to the dates when Minecraft came out and whatnot, if I'd started my channel in Minecraft, it would have been in beta 1.8. Which I thought was interesting. Because my channel actually started Minecrafting on release 1.8. Hey, it snowed a little. Or, no, not this clouds, never mind. Getting excited. It snowed. Nope. Wrong color. And then I saw the cloud. We're gonna get to do this again and again and again. If I remember right, I actually have a bunch of glass just loose in the box. I didn't have quite enough room in the shulker, and I made a whole bunch more. I think I'm gonna get all the way around this and then go lay down. Didn't have as much time to get around it as I thought. Unless I run out of materials, in which case I'd probably run out of there first. A couple more layers. Also, I have more ink from yesterday too, so at some point it might be a good idea to go ahead and work on that a little bit too. I think. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe not. Maybe not. Ah, there's the mail notification over there. Probably use more glass. Couple more stacks of glass. Couple more stacks of mugs, because we don't want to run out here. Now I can completely understand why some people have switched over to using tier 1 rockets. They're good for shorter distance things. Or you'd be crazy like me where short distance is still probably further than most people will ever fly. Part of my thinking here is to get the front facade of it done all the way up, just to give a feel for how it's going to look. Plus, I'm hoping to get part of the roof on too, even if I don't have any of the floors ready. It's like the first floor only goes halfway through the building. Because somebody hasn't been on here to light it up underneath so that things don't spawn if the mob switch isn't on. Which, yesterday we discovered they fixed. I don't know what change it is that fixed it, but I'm glad it did get fixed. I think that's more of a technical community thing. Most people aren't going to make a mob switch, because, yeah. One more. One more with the glass. All the way around. Nope, that doesn't go there. I should probably be carrying my axe on me. That way, when I misplace the logs, I can more easily break them, but no. We don't do that around here. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Nope. One of the oddities I've noticed, at least in my setup, is that sometimes I'll hit the scroll wheel, just bump it, and it scrolls to the next item. Other times, I'll wrestle the scroll wheel and it still won't go. It's really weird. Excited for a chat message. Oh, it's just the pretzel rocks. Never mind. And the towers go up again, although I don't have the exact measurements for the window size. And what I mean by that is how much there is between the windows in the different floors. Because I know it's not straight from one to the other. But I do know there's actually one more floor on the towers. Nope. That's not stone brick, that's glass. is actually another floor on the towers, which on the original is how far up it went altogether, because I didn't plan for it to be much more than a 3-story building in places, but I also never got very far with it either. And to reiterate something I've said before, but if I was on a server, there's no way I would try doing this. I need more stone brick. Simply because the sheer size of the thing. Is massive. A little more glass. I'm still having trouble keeping my earbuds where they feel like they're not falling out. I don't know why that is. But it's very annoying. Annoying! That's also fun. You think you place the block and it's like, nope. And now that I'm streaming, the sun's coming up. It's been cloudy and overcast and dark. And now that I'm streaming, the sun is out. Perfect. I'm gonna have to fix that. That I will have to get up for here. Hold on. It's not very far. That window is like right next to me, but it's on the west side of the house, and as the sun goes down, it goes directly into my eyes if it's shining, which it wasn't doing earlier. Well, I mean, it was shining, it's just that it was very overcast. In fact, it was even raining earlier. And it's like, nope, never mind, we gotta blind you. Because, you know, vision's overrated. Apparently. All of a sudden here, I feel like I'm in a little bit of tachycardia. Great. Just what we always wanted. Now I've learned how to tell when that's what's going on, when I'm not feeling right. It hasn't been serious enough for medical intervention. It occurs whether or not I'm on blood pressure meds. It's just exacerbated by it. Because what happens is your body wants your blood pressure at a certain point, and so you artificially lower it with the medication. Oh, well, then your heart starts beating faster to try to make up the difference. Gotta push it back up. I mean, without the medication, it gets way too high, but with the medication, sometimes it drops too low, and I'm on the lowest possible dose. So it's not like as if the doctor can reduce it. Since it's right here. Meow. Now, come on now. There we go. I think if I scroll all the way up, it'll... Yeah, no, you don't have to scroll. 54 at the top. Never mind. Maybe I should grab some stuff before I head back up. Maybe we should go up there with some actual blocks in our inventories for the things we're doing. Don't think I need any glass at the moment, but certainly could use the logs. Unfortunately, with their earplugs, if my heart's pounding harder than it should be, or whatever, faster, I can hear it really loud in my ears. Annoyingly so. Looking at my calendar, I suppose I should go ahead and say this now, but also need to say it again tomorrow during stream. Next Tuesday, according to stuff that has been updated on my calendar, I'm not going to be able to stream that day. So, factors outside my own control. And before someone goes, oh, but everything is under your control. Really? So you're saying that I am in charge of scheduling everybody else's doctor's appointments around me? I don't have a regular job outside of this. The same things that make me miss streams would make me miss work too. I'm in an odd position where I don't have time to have a regular job. When Grandpa passed, everyone else fiddled with his junk that he left behind. What did I get? His responsibilities. Yeah, I'm on bricks now. I'm probably gonna have to do that. Copy. From 0 to over there. Pasta. least one more. And then we do the top layer here. Yep. Ow. And we need more stone brick, because of course we do. Oh look, this box is empty. I forget at which point it was I realized that, hey, we're gonna need more stone brick too. I've been focused so heavily on all the cobble that cobble and all the other resources that I forgot to grab stone so that I can make stone brick. So there's that. And around and around and around we go. And plus it's gone up a lot faster than the previous layer. Although part of that might be being the 10 meters shorter part. Which, mind you, is still a really, really tall floor. I forget the exact measurements, but falling from the second floor down to the first floor is enough to basically kill anything that isn't wearing feather falling floor. An Enderman, because, you know, for whatever reason, they have way more health than anything else in the game. Outside of the Wither boss or the Ender Dragon. The dragon. More. Too many places at once. Okay. Not one of the best things, but nowhere worse. Two more? Yeah. Two more layers of glass. It's not really layers, it's two more trips around it with the glass. Whose idea was it to make this nice complicated shape we can't just copy paste? Oh yeah, that was my idea. I know you can copy paste the rounded parts, but there's not enough floor nearby since I don't have the actual ceiling of the first floor or the floor of the second floor in. And the biggest difference with this and the original Ice Palace, aside from size and material that's used, is that the Ice Palace was built largely with creative, and this was not. I installed a wand for the straight parts because it gets so much harder when you don't have something like a wand. But oh dear, we're almost out of stone brick. I'm gonna have to get off here anyway so that I can go grab more. Because, you know, never. That whole, you bump it and it scrolls, and then there are times where you want it to scroll and it doesn't. I think we can get through this. Maybe. Maybe. Won't be able to do the top part, but I think we can complete this layout set. Just trip around. Maybe. Come on. And it's overcast out again. Been looking at some nice high impedance headphones because apparently these earbuds are very sensitive. I was poking around looking at the spec sheets, and my old headphones are 60 ohm impedance. These earbuds are more like 30 ohm, and then so I've been looking at getting something more along the lines of 250s. Shouldn't need any of that, but I will need oak. Since that's what's left is the top layer. Also, the shulker box I just put away earlier. It's the one with the torches in it. Stone barrique. No idea what's causing that stupid thing to cut out or whatever, but very annoying. I'm actually surprised that I'm not getting Windows notifications. Device disconnected. Device reconnected. I'll fiddle with it later. Usually if I jiggle with the connector at the computer, it stops doing that. Oh, look, you don't get that display at all now. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, and that's the last of that. And so that is the facade all the way up to that point. And the line with the torches gets another layer of decor. And then on at least the main body of the building, it's supposed to have a decoration. And cough all of a sudden there. Put that in there. Put that away for a moment. Alright, let's see. So next... Well, first let's go have a look-see. So that's floor number 2, and then there's one more on top of that on the towers. And then the roof goes from there up a bit. I do still need to put the upper circle on, but I think I'm going to skip that for now. I think I'm going to skip that because we need to go work on our branch mine stuff some more too. So, dies. Shouldn't need more than that in there. And then, logs. As last time I worked on it, I ran out of wood. I ran out of wood. Regular ink. Let's see. Looks like I got the glass in all the way down. Now I just need to put the actual floor in. Alright. Also, I'm going to need regular stone for the ceiling here. I think it was something like 3 or 4 stacks. Need a stack of logs to do the entire stretch of floor. Yep. I got ahead of myself a little bit because I needed the resources so badly. All I got was a full stack. Very likely. I heard lava. Yeah, I wasn't a full stack earlier. And somewhere up there, also, well, no, let's wait until we get the lamps in and then. And then we put torches in. Make sure it's actually filled in. Looks like it did. And of course I'm gonna need the axe to clear out some holes so that we can, like, you know, use the stairs. That doesn't feel right. Did I put the stairs in the wrong place? That is a very distinctive possibility around here. I could have put them in the wrong spot. Yeah, because it lines up with the front of the front stairs. So those stairs need to move anyway. Okay. That's good to know. Alright. Stairs. That, and then axe. Okay. That lines it up in the middle. Right there. Maybe that is where that goes. Alright, I guess we'll do the same over here then. Also temporarily run back over here since it's still relatively close by. And then we are going to need to put torches down the other side too. I do remember that. And these stairs are because if you don't, you end up too far apart. Because it's quite the hike to get to the other end to just climb the stairs. Somewhere around here is a place where it likes to burn down the floor. Which actually means it's a little surprising that it's still there. and lots of work. And then we still need to cut out those. 2-block gap, then an opening. And then we run over to the other side and do the same thing. So I was going through all the resources I had previously that I needed to still process, and I've got like 1.5 stacks of diamond block, which with things like mending is completely useless on a single player world. I mean, I suppose I could go turn them into emeralds. But otherwise, they're pretty worthless. Oh, I meant to say it earlier on in the stream. I can't go over on time today because there's a stream that I don't want to miss. They've missed a few weeks and they're on today. And the time given is in about an hour. So, I'm going to try and not go over. Just so those who might be watching this while it's live but aren't really like actively in the chat, they're as active in the chat as I usually am. So that they know. So if they're live on time, I actually have a raid target. That. Okay. Giant gaping hole. Gonna need to build floor. No, that was too many blocks. Put it back. I don't need you yet. Made it down to the beacon. The biggest drawback to a nice big fancy branch mine like this is that it's a lot of work when you expand it. But it's really pretty when it's done. No. That's why when building doing a building project, haste doesn't make any sense, but jump boost does. Actually, we're far enough down here to go for a fly. Oh, look, more ink sacks. Think that'll be enough. Yeah, I suppose I can climb right here. That's what the stairs for, right? Oh goodness, let's not look at that right now. Yeah, so it ended up being basically the same spot. Yep. No. I don't know who that is. I'm pretty sure I don't. That didn't ring a bell, sorry. So I got a little bit to go before it's the end. Yep, stairs. Actually, let's just slide down to the other end. Get a little bit of me. Oh no. We're gonna need more stairs. More stairs. But I don't use it now, it'll get used later. So the next stair goes there. That's not where that goes. Actually, other side. Works best if the head hole is on the side that you actually go up. Don't know why, but especially over the last 6 months, the traffic around here has just been there's been a lot of it. Oh, there's running water over there. Okay. Ah, live from underneath. On the plus side, when we cut out the doorways, we get the bricks back. Oh, they'll get used somewhere else. I don't have enough torches on hand. Yeah, I don't think anything's supposed to spawn there. I'll torch it anyway. Put the lamps back. Ow. That hurt. Faceplant. Don't think I'm gonna need 2 of those. I think I'm just gonna leave that out for now. Back in In we go. We're getting there, we're getting there. Slowly. Oh yeah, need to hide that. We don't want to see those red X's. Yeah, this is just where it's got holes in it. There is one more level, but the uppermost level doesn't have any of the branches cut into it. Because when I made it in my example world, it was fine, and then I brought it into the actual world, and it's like, oh yeah, you don't start at 0 from the bedrock. And before I can put floor in, I'll need to have more of the oak down here. I hear bats. Somewhere isn't lit like it should be. I was actually thinking I might try putting the stair detail on before I put the fence posts in. Since I believe I can still reach the outside of the same to put the lamps on. Also, I think I might need more lanterns. Dang it. Think I have enough of that? I was just going to place that for the moment. But I'm thinking that'll make my life a little easier. Because then you don't get the bumping up and down as you go along. The final one, I'm not going to be able to do that with. Or rather, I'm not going to be able to do place the stairs the way I would like to. Because I would have to be able to stand inside the ceiling and, well, something physics, two objects occupying the same place at the same time. Doesn't work very well for your car either. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough stairs to get all the way around. I think I heard an Enderman teleport, which is odd. Might have been something else dying. Oh, nope. Glow squid. Never mind. That's just glow squid dying. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just glow squid. And for reference, no, it wasn't whatever his name is. It's an unknown person that is completely irrelevant that caused the vote to be glow squid. It was, there were enough moo blooms to where, whilst it lost the first vote, those of us who wanted moo bloom voted glow squid. And so you had the glow squid votes plus the moo bloom, which is more than the votes for the isologer, whatever its name was. That's why it won, not because of whatever his name is. I think I may have met him in a Skype call once. And the way that kid was, he'd be pretty highly likely to be banned from my servers. I did not like that kid at all. And this is where we find out we don't have enough cobble down here. So first we place the one upside down, and then we go up and place the rest of it. Yeah, like that. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a floor in the way. But that should make it a little easier to place this. Since I'm not bumping up and down constantly. You know, for it being reported as only one viewer, there's an awful lot of people that are listed as viewers. And then the next thing I want to do is put in the lanterns and the, the fence posts and the lanterns. And then follow that with the glass railing. Why did you pick such a difficult project? Gluttony for punishment? I think I'll need to cut out that front part again. When I put the floor of the next level in. So. Biggest drawback of building huge, enormous things is that they're huge, enormous things and only you have to place one block at a time. I can't use the wand for this because it doesn't keep your rotation information. I discovered with the hoppers previously that it'll point them the opposite direction. It was really weird. But it can copy paste hoppers, it's just they won't be pointed the right way. I think the mail's here. Maybe. Could be someone else. Looks like someone that I don't actually follow has made an avatar for themselves for use on Twitch so they don't have to have a webcam. To which I would reply, you can go without a webcam entirely. Depends on what you're streaming, but... Like if I were to actually stream a Halo stream, I probably would turn the camera off because there's just not a spot I can put it on screen. There is no place for it. Should have enough. I think I have enough. And I forgot to put those in first. Darn you, making things highly detailed. And I've said before, and I'll say again, there was a point where I was thinking, you know, you ought to build stuff smaller now. Did I do that? No. That just gets more detailed. More elaborate, more intricate. But not any smaller. If I was going to do something really large on a server somewhere, I would probably do this on a server and have it be more than just a branch mine, expand it out some more and have more to it and just make the whole thing my base. And then have everybody be like, why did you do that? Technically, I think I could put the lanterns in after I got the floor above in and then put the lanterns in on both sides. But I think that we're getting low on those. I think. I have to fix bear beds again and move. Because for whatever reason, sitting still in this chair for too long hurts. I think it's something to do with the ergonomically correct is not how anybody actually sits. I mean, I've met a few people over the years that probably do sit like that, but they tend to be the exception rather than the rule. Which is why in elementary you replace all the chairs with ergo chairs, and then you get Millhouse, where he's basically having a stroke from it. Or rather, the nerves are being stimulated in a manner to where it looks like he's having a stroke. Nope. That'll fix that. Shape data. F3 screen coming in clutch. I don't believe I have that stuff on my mini head, so couldn't tell you. It does say how many bees you've got. gonna go hang the outer part. You know what? I'm gonna go upstairs and make more lanterns first. Not quite. If I was gonna do it on a server and I made that my primary base, I would definitely make the hole large enough to where you can actually fly down into it. I think I'm gonna go for 4 stacks. I think. I hung. And 2. Nope, not quite enough. 3. 4 stacks. Put the iron back. Don't want to run out now. It completely screws with the order you have all of your stuff in. That'd be plenty. The main way to do a large project like this is just time, mostly. Yeah, I just remembered I forgot to do our trade for the day. Oh well. Can't log off for the day without doing that tree. I should probably start using actual lists and write things down. Just so there's lists running around and not sure what to do next, because there's quite a bit of that. I think that one went in front of the stairs. I forget which version it was, but they fixed it so that it'll attach to the back side of a stair, but not the front. On my Season 1 LP world, I had it set up with the stone wall and T fences trick or something like that. And one of the guys that kept coming on kept chopping one of the fences out. And it's like, you don't need to do that. You fit between those blocks. And later on, it was even worse. You've got jump boost too. I could make it a solid fence all the way across. And you'd still be able to get out by just jumping. Of course, that same guy that I knew what guy it was. When he went down into the spawn area branch mine, could not bind a straight line to save his life. Mine over this way for a little bit, then mine over that way for a little bit, then over that way for a little bit. And it's like, okay. And so for a while I was on somebody's Discord server and he had certain rules. And the main guy that broke all the rules all the time was that guy. And he never got kicked. And it's like, really? I suppose it could have gone to the other. I guess I didn't need to go all the way down. No, I wanted to be like, really? I get kicked because I'm not very chatty, but that guy doesn't get kicked for violating the rules left, right, and center. And then there was somebody else that got kicked, supposedly for violating the rules, but reading back through everything, she wasn't violating the rules either, but that particular guy was. Not the worst offender I've ever had. Nah, the worst offenders I ever had was my Season 3 server was free for everyone to play on. And some jerks who logged in, and I know they had to have seen the rules because that's the first thing you look at when you log in if you're new, proceeded to violate every rule that was listed. They destroyed everything Earth spawned for crops and then didn't replant. Went to my base, duped TNT in a non-explosive manner because there were ways you could duplicate just the item instead of the active block, and tried to blow my base up. And it's like, well, you're in violation of multiple rules, so you're banned. Also, I had a backup of the server because I was paying for a premium server at the time, and they do backups. So there are a couple of accounts that are on my perma-banned list. If I ever have a server again, you're still banned. You are now perma-banned. And the reason why I know it was you is because the way the servers are, the number of items on the ground was high enough to crash the server. It may have actually crashed the hardware server too, based on some of what I read in the logs. Advantages of building a ginormous base. If somebody tries to grief it, it's gonna be tough. Like, by leveling it, doing stupid whatever they were doing. Makes it really hard to blow up because it's just so big. Oh, look, more glowing. I don't have any extra glassy glue. No. Could probably get attacked. It's been a while since I slept. I think I have more glass than I have, I have more ink than glass there for making my paintings. Feels like one of my eyelashes is down again. Nope, that's glass. Okay, so I don't have as much as I thought. That'd be more than plenty coupled with the glass that's down there. Everyone's favorite eyelash getting in your eye. The other day I had an irritation in my eye and I went and looked in the mirror and checked and I had like 2 or 3 eyelashes in it directly on my eyeball, and it's like, yeah, that'd be why it's so uncomfortable. Hopefully that's enough for this layer. But there's no tinted glass panes. Because I think I could come up with enough of that. Normally, yes, I know you can jump right over a glass pane, but the way that it is designed, it's to let you see through it. Because I wanted a railing that you can easily see through. And when picking colors, the black ones look the best for that, to me. I know it's not everyone's choice, but it works for me. Yeah, I should have to do both sides. And up again. Next floor, I don't think I would have. Also, I did mean to go plant some stuff. Jeez. All of this is taking way longer than I was expecting. So I thought I would have enough time to do all of everything I wanted to do today. But no. Of course they're not going to have enough time for that. Obviously not going to be able to plant the whole thing, but I thought we could go plant some of that field. Not gonna be doing any of the AFK and watch it grow, because that takes several hours, but yeah, I don't have enough glass for the next layer. Well, I have enough glass, I just don't have enough black glass. So, to the next activity. Wait. Ow. Put my axe back in there for the moment. And the wand. Pick that up. Now we go upstairs. Now we go upstairs for a few minutes. Oops. Oh. Now what button I hit? My particular keyboard has 3 little shortcut buttons that your average keyboard doesn't have. And they open whatever the first 3 pinned icons are on your taskbar. So you don't have to hit Control and a number pad or Windows key number pad or whatever that shortcut is. You don't actually have to do that because it's already there. It has a shortcut for that built in. I think I want to start with that tree that I forgot to do earlier. I think I'll excited to do it. It's the leaves that takes a lot more. Go find a hole, put a tree. Yeah, over here could work. Nah, not quite right. Take that one out. That's an awful lot of root for such a small tree. That's a little better. Since these are all of my custom trees, they are done on camera, you can't say I didn't build it myself by hand. You just have to go find the right stream replay over on the tubes of view. Alright, so last activity of the day. Seed planting. Oh, I have one parrot, that's why I'm not breeding them, because I only have the one. You kinda need two. They don't breed by splitting. Even if it may seem like they do, they don't. No, I don't have enough seeds for this, but that's okay. And as I said in yesterday's stream, this is how you do these ginormous wheat fields. One block at a time, and plant one at a time. The main reason to me to make these farm fields so large is because you do need farm fields for your castle, and this one's a biggie, so you're gonna need a lot of food for them. I could just work through the night here, but I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna go run up to bed. Yeah, got a few more rows in. Easily. Ow. Side of the block instead of on top of it. I didn't really want that face anyways. I have the nano farm set up, and I had been using it to make more wheat seeds, just not right now. That's more of an off-camera kind of a task. Biggest advantage of golden carrots over regular carrots, you can't accidentally plant those when you meant to eat it. Or vice versa, you can't accidentally eat it while trying to plant it. Because you can't plant it! Ha! Can't tell you over the years how many times I've done that. There was, particularly in my first world when I was first starting out, and I would go by and I'd be planting potatoes or carrots, and then all of a sudden my character just eats one of them, and it's like, what, you were hungry? If I'd known you were going to be that hungry, I'd have grabbed a steak. Or whatever the food choice was at the time. I think it was mostly steak after a while. I set up a chicken cooker so that I could have plenty of food, but I never eat chicken. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get halfway through this. This is the last stack, though. Nope, not going to happen. Turn that off because there's a little bit more chores to do here that involve my bees. That's gonna tell me anything because that's the empty chest. And I've said before and I'll say again, that is just the way that I've got it built. Because it's both, and they're close enough to each other to drop it into either side. They get put in either side, and there's no actual item sorting. Put that one back. Lost some bottles. I think it's the same thing as what happens with like that honeycomb down there, where it ends up in the middle, and so it doesn't get picked up by anything, which is unfortunate. But And I would really need it to be nighttime to go, oh, hey, we're missing bees. Get the honey away. Debating on lighting that up. That little ledge. Just so I don't get... Well, I could string it up too, probably. What's my string supply looking like over here? Got a stack. I have more than a stack, just not right here. Right. Let's go grab some more. Because while string does not stop spawning, it does stop snow. And that's what I need. And to answer the question, which farms do you like to build? The answer is yes. And that should be plenty. Got about 5 minutes. I know the thing timer says 2, but it's actually more like 5. Since the stream didn't technically start at the top of the hour, the gameplay started more or less at the top of the hour, but the stream itself did not. And for those that are curious, I was going to use the same nether bricks for the actual roof. Since choices here are to light it or to do something else like string. And I know there's no snow over here, but I'm going to put it anyway. Everybody's favorite activity, placing string. It's my understanding it does stop spawning in Bedrock Edition, but I don't believe it's supposed to. I will say on Java, if it did, it would break a lot of farms. It'll be easier to tell where I've actually placed it as we get closer to the middle where I've been when it was last snowing. So I was thinking maybe use light it up, but actually, if I use string, that also keeps it. Do like on the old nether brick roof and use redstone. Then it looks like blood up the top of my roof. Easier to see, but at the same time. It's very contrasty with stone brick. That doesn't need to go there, that goes there. Doesn't help when it goes where you don't want it to. Actually, since it's getting to be nighttime here, might be worth running over to the bee farm real quick. How's my durability doing? Looking alright. I mean, I suppose it would stop it from collecting snow a block up as well, but it's either this or light it. And since I just want to prevent snow not spawning, let's go see how our bees are doing. Need to pull that up. Threes, that's looking good. Threes, there's a 0 down at the end where there was 1. So they must have migrated to 0, 3, 1. And several zeros. They do spread themselves out too. They do spread themselves out too, and I think what I'm gonna do now is take a nap, and then we'll see if any of the guys are live that are supposed to be going live here. Take a nap. Go stand in my usual spot where I log out at. And then we'll see if anybody's live to raid. I could turn that off, I suppose. They're not live. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here because I'm done for the day. And I should be live tomorrow about the same time, 2 hours ago from now, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you then. Bye.